want some more.
More?
The word for Oliver is more. More.
You got a bigger pocket, huh?
More than the motion picture screen has ever offered. Internationally famed stage triumph transformed into a monumental musical experience. Oh, for Oliver. A den of mischievous rascals, hand-picked villains, lovable half-grown pickpockets, and a name that spells rogue and rich laughter.
These sausages are mouldy!
Shut up and drink your gin!
Here is the Fagin of wild and wicked fun.
I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fella be a villain all his life?
Bill Sykes, the thieving bully.
Have you ever heard the sound the chicken makes when they're ringing off its nest? Can't say I ever had them. They squawk, Fagin. They squawk.
That round bounder, Mr. Bumble.
Ain't you trembling when I speak, Oliver?
No, I'm not.
And as the brave, terrified, loving Nancy, a smashing new personality.
You'll have to kill me before I let you lay a hand on me!
Just tell me you keep out of this!
People say I must.
Here is the sound, the spectacle, the style, the exuberant life, the lusty excitement of the one and only Oliver.
If you go on the way you started, you will be the greatest man of all time.
Oliver, the boy who dared to ask for more. And one of the lovable, laughable characters of all time, the Artful Dodger.
He's gonna be a right little Sykes.
It's much, much more than a musical. With 14 marvelous, memorable songs, here are some of them.
Everything, yes I do. Anything for you. If you don't mind having to go without things, it's a fine life. It's a fine.
Don't be gone long, be back soon. Give me one long last look, bless ya. Remember our old tune. Be back soon.
I'm Joe Buck from Texas.
Enrico Rizzo from the Bronx.
And I'm gonna buy you a drink. What the hell do you think of that?
Well, I don't mind if I do.
Why do you think I come all the way up here from Texas for? Well, I'm a hustler. You didn't know that?
You were gonna ask me for money? Huh?
Will you get out of here?
You gotta get yourself some kind of management.
Only vehicle.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Don't worry about that. Actually, that ain't a bad way to pick up insurance, you know.
In New York, no rich lady with any class at all buys that cowboy crap anymore.
Women like me, goddammit. Hell, the only one thing I ever been good for is loving.
But For that service, I charge $20.
I happen to be his manager.
Okay.
I'll buy you his coffee, huh, please? I don't think I can walk anymore. You know what they do to you when they know you can't. When they find out that you can't walk.
I'll just tell him I don't go nowhere without my buddy here. You know what you gotta do, cowboy?
I'm scared. Where you going?
I gotta get a doctor.
No doctors, no cops.
You're sick, boy. You need a damn doctor.
Hey, just put me on a bus. I don't need you.
I want you to remember that no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country.
This is Patton, a salute to a rebel, a man whom the New York Times described in an editorial 2 days after his death as a legend, spectacular, swaggering, pistol-packing, deeply religious and violently profane, a strange combination of fire and ice.
I thought I would stand up here and let you people see if I am as big a son of a bitch as some of you think I am. If they followed my plan, I'd be there by now. I'd cut off the retreat of every damn German brigade on this island.
Are you telling me that I've got to slug it out over those mountains with heavy resistance just so you can make a bigger splash than Monty?
About 15 minutes, we're going to start turning these boys into fanatics. They'll lose their fear of the Germans. And I hope to God they never lose their fear of me. Commence firing. You magnificent bastard, I read your book! God help me, I do love it so. I love it more than my life.
There he goes, old blood and guts.
Yeah, our blood. His guts. You got 4 hours to break through that beachhead down there. If you don't make it by then, I'll fire you!
Colonel, there are 50,000 men on this island who'd like to shoot that son.
Almighty Father, we humbly beseech thee, hearken to us as soldiers who call upon thee.
It's my nerves, sir.
Well, hell, you're just a damn coward. Shut up. If you won't let me kill the enemy, why did you pick me to command?
I didn't pick you. Ike picked you. One of the best field commanders I got, but you don't know when to shut up, George. You're a pain in the neck.
Where you going, General?
Berlin! I'm gonna personally shoot that paper-hanging son of a... Chaplain, I'm sick and tired of Third Army having to fight the Germans. Supreme Command, no gasoline, and now this ungodly weather. I want a prayer, a weather prayer.
I don't know how this is going to be received, General. Praying for good weather so we can kill our fellow man.
Well, I can assure you, sir, because of my intimate relations with the Almighty, if you write a good prayer, we'll have good weather. God, I'm proud of these men. I will be proud to lead you wonderful guys into battle anytime, anywhere. All right, now you sons of bitches, you know how I feel. That's all.
guys here. Get your hands on your heads. Get off the bar and get on the wall. What's my name?
Popeye Doyle. If he doesn't like you, he'll take you apart. And it's all perfectly legal, because Doyle fights dirty
You want to take a ride there, fat man?
and plays rough.
Anybody want a milkshake?
Doyle is bad news, but he's a good cop.
We're going now. Bye.
How many times have I been downhearted, looked up and saw him smiling like a shining dime? Yeah. And hoped that he would stay and tell me why he was so happy if he had the time.
Who is that clown? Jewish Lucky. What about the last of the big-time spenders? You naked? No, you? He's spreading it around like the Russians are in Jersey. They say we stick around and give him a tail.
Our friend's name is Boca, Salvatore Boca, B-O-C-A. Well, downtown, they're pretty sure he pulled off a contract on a guy named DeMarco.
And that's not a drop. I'll open up a charge for you at Bloomingdale's. B-O-C-A.
Doesn't matter.
And then on our own, after working a whole day and night, we tailed him to Brooklyn. And we sat on him for practically a week. Now, who do we come up with?
The French Connection. A millionaire exporter with a record too clean to be true. And Doyle knows it. But he's been known to make mistakes.
Your hunches have backfired before, Doyle.
This time, he can't afford to be wrong.
I know the deal hasn't gone down. I know it hasn't. I can feel it. I'm dead certain.
Last time you're dead certain, we went for dead cop.
All right, let's hit him. Hit him! All right, nobody move. Put your hands in the air.
The stakeout.
Oh, Frankie. It's me. It's me.
The payoff. The chase.
Don't stop. Hey, Coke, you all right?
French Connection.
Make him an offer, Captain.
This is my family, kid. It's not me.
She picked him clean. He never missed it.
Remember that Sting experience? How good you felt? Now, The Sting, winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, is back.
Chicago was the place to be in 1936. In those days, the big con was a dying art, until a first-class grifter on the lam from the FBI and a young gaffer from Joliet joined forces to con the Big Mick.
He's not as tough as he thinks. Neither are we.
Paul Newman is Henry Gondorff. There wasn't a con he couldn't run, and there wasn't a sucker he couldn't gaff. Robert Redford is Johnny Hooker, a young grifter with plenty of moxie.
$3 grand on the red, Jimmy.
But he's a sucker for Lady Luck.
Tough luck, kid.
And a sap for Lady Love.
Thanks for the big evening, Hooker. Next time you want to spend $50 on me, mail it.
Come on, will you?
Robert Shaw is the Mark. In the underworld, he's the Big Mick.
Name's Lonergan. Doyle Lonergan.
It starts with the setup.
You owe me 15 grand, pal.
Then you bait the hook.
Your boss is quite a card player, Mr. Kelly. How does he do it?
He cheats.
You play him on the wire.
The wire's been out of date for 10 years. That's why he won't know it.
Now he's ready for the sting.
He's there. Let's get on it.
Listen to me. Don't go back to your place tonight.
$500,000 to win. Lucky Don.
Paul Newman and Robert Redford. This time, they might get away with it.